Before the video begins, I just want to say how crazy excited I am to see my Miami Heat team. If you've been a fan of my channel for a while, you know I'm a Heat fan. I've been a Heat fan for a long time. How crazy it is that we're in the NBA Finals after everything that's going on this year and also the rebuild that we've had. It's just crazy to see us in the NBA Finals. Anyway, before the video begins, I want you to let me know your predictions down below in the comment section before the NBA Finals begin. Who do you think will win and in how many games? As a Heat fan, I won't try to be biased in this video, but I am very excited to see us go to the NBA Finals. And even if we lost to the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, I would have thought this year was a massive success. We're here now, and now they're facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers, a team with LeBron King James, Anthony Davis, and what an NBA Finals matchup it will be. These teams have faced off twice this season, but not really this season, because they faced off in 2019 in November. November was a long time ago. That is almost a year ago, and a lot has changed since December and November where the Miami Heat faced off against the Lakers. In the first matchup of the season, it was only the second week into the NBA season. The Lakers did get the upper hand back then, but they won by 15 points. Really though, it was only 9 games into the season. Then coaches in the NBA. Nevertheless, the Miami Heat are in the NBA Finals, and I think he deserves a lot of credit for that. He's matched up well against every team they faced off against this postseason. The thing about the Los Angeles Lakers is what they bring is far different than any other team the Miami Heat has had to face off against this postseason. The Lakers bring a good defensive team that is tall. The Boston Celtics tend to go to a smaller lineup, which actually suits the Miami Heat. Although the Heat have shown that they can face off against a taller lineup, as they did beat the Bucks with Brook Lopez and Giannis, who are very tall players. Due to Giannis not being able to hit the outside shot like LeBron, it does make the Lakers a little bit more tough. Sure, it will be harder to face off against the Lakers considering that LeBron James is a better offensive player than Giannis. He's able to attack the rim, but he's also able to shoot from the outside, and that is when it gets really hard to beat LeBron because he is all around that good of a player. Anthony Davis is still one of the greatest power forwards in the game, if not the greatest power forward in the game, which Bam will have to play his role against him, but a lot can happen. Do I think the Miami Heat though will win the NBA Finals? As a Heat fan, I would love to say yes, and I do believe that anything is possible, but because they're so good offensively and of course defensively, and they are running a tall lineup, it makes it harder for the Miami Heat. But in saying that, I do think it will be 7 games. I think the Miami Heat will force it to 7 games, and that's because I believe if Miami can stay with the Lakers throughout 3 quarters, they have the opportunity in that 4th quarter to get somebody hot, whether it's Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Goran Dragic, Kelly Olynyk, whoever it is, somebody in that 4th can get hot and get the Miami Heat maybe 1 or 2 wins in this series, potentially 3, and maybe if they're lucky 4 wins in this series, but they have to hang with the Lakers throughout 3 quarters because the Lakers, they don't really have that third option that can really go for 30 points a night. Rondo is good, but he's not going to go for 30. Dwight is great, but he's not going to go for 30. He's more of a defensive stopper. Literally, there are so many players on this Miami Heat team that can get hot at any moment, which makes it very exciting to watch and very exciting to see what happens these NBA Finals. With that said, let me know what you believe will happen. Let me know what your predictions are and in how many games as well. It's been your boy Nick Smith. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. I am out. Peace.